Welcome everyone to In Our Community. My name is Mark Isaac Potter, and we're visiting today with Judy Fleming and Jeremy Fleming. And they live back in Ohio, and Judy is my sister, and Jeremy is my one and only nephew. We have lots of fun together on the phone. Judy, tell us a little bit about your life, honey. What's it been like to be a single mother, work full time, all the other things that you're putting together?
Well, it's tough at times when you're a single mom, but you do what you got to do. And the most important thing is having a very, very good support system.
Okay.
Because without them, we wouldn't be able to keep going the way we have.
Yeah.
We have wonderful friends. We have wonderful family in the area. And it's very, very nice to have them around. And I have a full-time job that I'm very proud to say that I've been there for 30 plus years.
Good for you.
At Matthews Ford in Sandusky, Ohio.
Yeah.
And they treat me very, very well. And I am very fortunate to have been able to work there for that period of time.
Very good, honey.
So that's about.
Yeah. So what, Jeremy, you know I'm going to be mentioning you today, right? We haven't talked to you and I very much, but I'm going to be talking a little bit about different aspects of your life.
Okay.
And Judy, the thing I want to ask you first is you were a mother rather late, right? And then when Jeremy was born, what kind of an experience was that when he was born?
Well, yeah, I was 44 years old when I had Jeremy. And it was kind of scary being a first-time mom at that age, but I got through it with help from a lot of friends and family and my husband at the time. We got through it. And it was scary, but it was also a wonderful experience. And especially with him being a Christmas Eve baby, that made him that much more special.
Now, Jeremy, my understanding is that you have special needs. Is that right? I was going to ask your mom about that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. I want to make sure. So, Judy, please address the notion of when did you figure out that Jeremy had special needs and what kind of special needs does he have?
Well, when he was 7 months old, he was diagnosed with scoliosis, which is basically kind of in layman's terms, kind of curvature of the spine.
Okay.
And then he had his first surgery just shy of the age of 4. And since that time, he has had 28 surgeries on his back from the age of 4 until now.
Oh my God.
And unfortunately, that has kind of delayed his schooling at times.
Yeah.
So he has had a IEP, which is an individual education plan, throughout his school career, and that has helped tremendously. He was able to get extra help, extra time to do assignments, and had absolutely wonderful teachers at the Sandusky school system.
Okay. Now, while we're on this topic, Jeremy, tell me your experience of school. What was your first day in school like years ago? How do you make friends? What things do you like to do at school?
In high school, like when I was in elementary, sometimes I don't remember stuff. But like in high school, I have lots of friends, and I have friends from bowling too, and they help us out a lot.
Good. So do you get to mix your socializing with your friends helping or not? They kind of mix together?
Yeah. I socialize people, I socialize my friends, socialize people.
Okay. And Judy, tell me a little bit about the work you're doing. I know you work at Matthews Ford, and you've been there, you said 34 years. Can I tell a story about you working at the previous place and what happened or not? Can I tell that story?
If you like.
Okay, so Judy was working at another dealership as a title clerk. She works as a title clerk. and the guy was going to say he was going to fire her and that she'd never work in the industry again. And like 3 days later, she got the job at Matthew Ford. So you were very resilient, very resilient. I love that about you, honey.
Well, you do what you got to do, and if you don't fit in that place anymore, because basically the other dealership was sold to a different owner, and he wasn't happy with the people who were there so he was bringing in his own people.
I see. Okay.
So, and I know that happens a lot in all industries.
Yeah.
So I just decided to leave on my own instead of him
waiting for him to kick you the boot.
So
yeah. Okay. All right.
Now, and I ended up at Matthews Ford instead. So.
Okay. What's it like at Matthews? How do you like it? What's your day-to-day work?
Day-to-day, my regular work is I do the warranty claims that get sent to Ford. I make sure they get paid. If they reject, I find out why and take care of it, or find someone who can help me take care of it. I also do the receivables, do cashiering, answer the phone, do filing. Kind of jack of all trades, kind of.
That's a lot of work.
Except for a few things that I don't do. But yeah, so it's usually a very busy day. And I work for it's a family-owned dealership, which is very nice because they definitely care about their employees.
Okay.
So that's a very big plus, and part of the reason that I've been there for so many years.
Now, when you have a warranty claim, you're saying it's coming in from the customer having something on their car broke and that it was under warranty, or what?
Yes. The customer brought it into our service department. If it's still under warranty, then I take that repair order and I submit it to Ford through the computer. And we usually know within a couple of days whether or not it's going to get paid. And if it's not getting paid, then I find out why.
Okay.
And try to fix that so that it will get paid.
All right.
And some people come in and they have blown engines, bad transmissions. Those are the larger claims. And then it goes all the way down to simple recalls that only cost $70, but they're recalls
like
that
my windshield wipers aren't working or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Now, when you guys socialize, I know I imagine that you two socialize a lot together. Is that right?
Yes, we do. We do
Jeremy and Judy.
We do a lot together.
What are some of the things you like to do, honey?
Well, we go bowling, or he bowls and I watch. Okay. I used to bowl, but not anymore. We also like to go to Cedar Point because it's right here in town. We're literally 10 minutes from getting to the amusement park.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Cedar Point. Tell us a little, have they expanded a lot over the years?
Oh, yes, they've expanded a lot. They just did a whole bunch of new renovations for this year, and they have more on the table for next year. Okay. So yeah, they're changing things all the time over there. Every year there's something different.
Good. Okay. And you guys usually get a season pass?
Yes, we do. We've had season passes for many years now.
So Jeremy, what are your most fun things to do at Cedar Point?
I like riding roller coasters.
Okay. Some of those roller coasters have been in the news out here lately. One of them in Alabama or someplace had a big crack in it. You ever worry about that?
Yeah, that was at Carowinds in, I think, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a crack in the support post, and they had to shut it down.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I wanted to ask you a little bit more about your socializing. Do you get to socialize by yourself, Judy, with your lady friends, or what? Get some time to yourself?
Oh, myself? Yes. Yeah. Yes, I do. I have a couple of very close friends that our boys have actually, all three of us have boys.
Yeah.
And we've been socializing, all 6 of us together, for quite a few years now. And all of our boys are getting older, so now us ladies are having a chance to socialize on our own at times, which is very nice.
Yeah.
And they were those two were a huge help with his graduation party because he just recently graduated high school.
Yes,
Jeremy did.
yay. Congratulations.
So
Thank you.
they were a huge help with helping me with the graduation party.
Now, when your mom's out socializing, what are you doing? Playing on the video games or what?
Stay home and play video games.
And what is your favorite?
I
What's
watch
your top
movies.
2 video games that you like?
Huh?
What are your top 2 video games that you like?
I like to play. Well, there's a lot of games I like to play, but like, right now, I got into Rainbow Six Siege. It's a shooter game.
What is it? What is it?
It's Rainbow Six Siege, and
Okay.
you have to. It's kind of like Call of Duty, like army type of thing, but it's not.
Right.
It's
Okay.
you have guns, and you try to do stuff.
Okay. Okay. And what
And
is your other top game that you like?
Probably GTA or Call of Duty. GTA 5 and Call of Duty.
Okay, I don't know about GTA 5. It used to be something called Grand Theft Auto. Do you watch?
Yeah,
still do
that's
that?
GTA 5.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions for me about the TV show or about anything like that? I've been doing it 23 years now.
Have you? Wow, that's a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. So I understand, Judy, that you recently got. I should explain that when a person is an employee of the Ford Motor Company, they get a plan called Plan A, right? Which they get a
ours will
discount
be
on a vehicle.
as a dealership employee. It's called Plan D for
Okay.
dealer. But yeah, which is basically the same thing as a plant employee. It's basically the same price.
Well, our dad worked at a Ford plant in Lorain, Ohio,
Right.
which is not even there anymore, is it?
Correct.
Okay. Do you guys ever go into Vermilion?
Yes.
Or, I know you're in
yeah.
Sandusky. You live in Sandusky. Do you go to like the festivals in Vermilion? The bear. What is there? A bear festival and what else?
Fish Festival.
There's one fish festival and one bear festival, or not?
No, they just had the fish festival.
Oh,
it's always Father's Day weekend.
I was talking to our other sister Lois on the phone the other day, and I guess I misunderstood that. I thought Vermilion. We grew up in Vermilion Township, which is outside the city of Vermilion, which is considerably smaller than Sandusky. What do you think the population of Sandusky is roughly? I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I honestly don't have any idea. I mean, it's a good sized city, so I would say minimum 100,000, probably way more than that, actually.
Yeah.
But I really don't know for sure.
Yeah. Well, Vermilion has grown from, there was about 5,000 when I was living there back in the 1960s and 70s, and it's grown to about 10,000 now, Vermilion. So Sandusky 100,000, I would certainly think so.
I could be way off on that. It may not be that many. It may only be like 50,000. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to Google it.
Jeremy, I got 2 main types of questions I want to ask you about. One of them is going to be about bowling. Tell me how you got started, how you got to be such a champion. Have you ever been in the bowling Super Bowl?
No, there's no bowling Super Bowl.
I thought there was. I thought I watched it on TV out here. Professional bowling.
Oh, that's PBA.
That's Professional Bowlers Association. They just do tournaments.
Okay. So what about you? How did you get involved? When did you get involved?
Okay. The way I got involved, I was in 8th grade, and I was in a meeting for my IEP, and I was talking about about sports, and I was thinking about bowling.
Right.
And then my teacher, he used to be a wrestling coach for the high school, and he emailed the bowling coach and asked him, "Hey, can I can go to practice on the summer?" And he said
Okay.
yes. And then I
Okay.
did. I tried out.
Very good. Now, when did you know you were so good at it? When did you first get a sense? It wasn't the first time you bowled, probably, right, or not?
When I actually first think I was actually starting to get good was around like maybe 10th, maybe 11th.
Okay. And what's a good
Yeah,
what's
by the
what's
time
a
he,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, by the time he got into 10th grade, he had his own bowling ball and had been able to practice with it quite a bit.
Okay.
And that's when he started getting quite a bit better and actually got put up from junior varsity to varsity.
Okay, very good. So how did your varsity team place this year at the finals? Have you done the finals already? Because school's over.
We never did finals. We only did sectionals and districts.
So you're saying you didn't go to state, but you did go to sectionals.
We went to sectionals and districts.
Okay, which one's bigger, the district? Which
Districts.
one's higher up?
Districts.
No, state. The higher is state, but we didn't go to state.
You went to district. Where'd you place in the district? Where'd you place in the
I
district?
don't know.
Okay.
I believe they were 5th.
Okay, very good, very nice. Oh, that's good stuff. So now you're out of high school. You're gonna be going on to something else. Judy, what are your worries and joys about him getting out of high school, graduating very well, and now he's got to face the rest of the other part of his life? What do you plan on doing? What do you guys see yourself doing? How you develop in the next few years?
Well, we're just going to kind of, right now, he's working at the dealership also.
Okay.
He's working in our wash department. And they also do detailing.
Okay.
And right now, that's about what we're going to be doing. He'd like to eventually go into a trade school if we can find one that he likes.
Yeah.
But at least he has this for now.
Okay.
And we're working on him getting his driver's license.
Okay.
He has his permit, and now he's started taking driving lessons.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to him getting his driver's license.
Good.
And then we got to find him a car and all that good stuff. So
All right.
that's our plan. At least we kind of wing it a lot. We don't make really solid plans. They have to do this, 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 and this. We kind of wing it. That seems to work out pretty good for us.
Good for you. So, Jeremy, what was the most fun thing you did in high school? Was it one of your bowling tournaments or what?
Bowling tournaments. It was SBC. It was like 2 years ago, I think.
What is SBC?
It's a type of tournament of all of our conference. I think 6 conference. It was Perkins and then all 6.
Okay.
Vermillion and all that. And then I had pretty good team. They know what to do, and they did it. And we didn't have a coach since. We had a coach, but he was not there at the start.
So are you the captain of the team or what?
No.
The way you guys accomplish stuff, I wouldn't be surprised. So your very favorite moment in high school was what?
SBCs.
Okay, and what was your worst situation in high school? The one you didn't like the least?
Being bullied.
Leaving bowling? Okay, but you can still bowl now at the bowling lane, right?
No. No, he said being bullied.
Being bullied, yeah. My worst was in junior high when I got paddled in front of the class and had to stand out in the hallway.
Oh,
Yeah, Dad was not happy with that.
yeah.
Well, my sign has been saying I had 10 minutes left for the last 15, 20 minutes. I don't know what's actually left now.
Okay.
So what have I not asked you that you wish I had asked you? What would you like to tell us about that I haven't covered? Don't have anything?
Uh,
What's your Judy? I know you cook a lot. I know you cook a lot and you're a good cook. What is Jeremy's favorite dish that you make?
his favorite dish is probably pizza.
I think mine was sloppy Joe.
No.
We didn't do pizza when I was a kid. No, it's not pizza.
Yes.
Oh, he says his favorite thing is beef tips and noodles.
Okay. And you're cooking
Yeah.
what, 2 or 3 meals a day, honey, or what?
Oh no, I'm lucky if I cook one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how do you guys? You just like what I do in the morning is cold cereal, pretty much. Is that what y'all do?
Oh, that's what I do anyway. Sometimes he has other stuff. He has once on the weekends he has pancakes. During the week we try to do like sausage.
Which he makes himself, or you make?
Usually it ends up being me.
Okay. All right.
He's learning. We're getting there. That's something else that he needs to start learning is more on how to cook.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you get your trade school, what kind of a trade school would you like to be in?
Construction.
Okay. And what part of construction would you like to do?
Heavy
Plumbing, roofing?
heavy equipment.
Say it again.
Heavy equipment.
Okay. So like running the backhoe or whatever they call it, a caterpillar. Okay.
Backhoes, bobcats, dump trucks, that kind of thing.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I got to admit I'm running out of questions to ask you. I went through all the stuff that we needed to do. So, can you tell us what it's like to live in northern Ohio? Tell us about the culture of the area. Tell us a little bit about what a visitor might enjoy, that kind of thing.
Well, we actually had some visitors during January, during the weekend of Jeremy's graduation party.
Okay.
Our cousin Teresa Dorshorst.
Oh yeah.
Came here with her fiance.
Okay.
They came here for the weekend and helped us out with the graduation party.
All right.
We took them to Vermilion.
Okay.
Went around there for a bit and saw some of the sights and that. And then we took them to a place called Marblehead, which is about 20 minutes from here. And they have a lighthouse there.
Okay,
and you
Marblehead?
can walk right up to the lighthouse. You can walk
Is it on
the
it's
shore
on the lake,
and see
huh?
the lake.
Okay.
And,
Now
yes, correct.
the
It is
big
on the lake.
The big lake right there is Lake Erie of the 5 Great Lakes, and the way they taught us in school, to remember the names of the lakes is it spells the word homes, Homes.
Oh, okay.
So they have
I didn't know that.
Huron, Ottawa, Michigan, Erie, and Superior.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Sandusky is right on the Sandusky Bay. We're right next to it. So we took them downtown. We have a place called Jackson Pier that is very nice, very scenic. You can walk around. They have walking paths at a different park called Shoreline Park.
Okay.
We go down there quite a bit, and it's just beautiful to go down there, and
Aww.
we watch the sunset sometimes and things like that. So it's really a very nice town. We have a lot of neat things that go on. We have a bike week in May, the end of May into June. We have bike week. We have party at the pier during the summertime. Every week they have a concert that's right there on the pier.
Good.
We have some really nice things going on.
Okay. So I'm going to wrap up the show.
Okay.
I love you both very much, and I hope you're on
We
the
love you
show
too.
again sometime. Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, this has been In Our Community. I've been your host, Marc Isaac Potter, and we're visiting with our guests, Judy Fleming and Jeremy Fleming. And we want to thank KMVT Television for broadcasting these shows. And we'll see you next time. Talk to you later.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.